Let's talk about the requirements of probability. Before we talk about the requirements of probabilities, let me introduce the notation that we're going to be using going forward. So whenever I write prob outcome like this is the same as P outcome, which is just the probability of the outcome inside the parentheses. So for example, suppose you flip a coin. Then PH refers to the probability of getting ahead. Okay. Now then, there are two general requirements of probabilities. The first requirement is that the probability of an outcome has to be greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. So if the probability of an outcome is equal to 0, that means that the outcome never happens. Right? And then if the probability of an outcome is equal to 1, then that means that the outcome always happens. Now these are uninteresting cases. Right? We are mostly concerned ourselves with outcomes and events whose probabilities fall strictly between 0 and 1. Now then, the second requirement of probabilities is that the sum of probabilities of all the outcomes associated with an experiment is equal to 1. So those are the two requirements of probabilities. So in this video, we talked about the notation that we're going to be using going forward, and then we talked about the two requirements of probabilities.